Hi, I'm Jack Morgan from the Creation Science Research Center, and this is our first documentary video that I will be hosting. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about these three different rocks, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about a second kind of rock. So these rocks are all the same kind of rock, except this one. This one is slate. So this rock right here, I'm going to put it in place of this one. These three are granite. All of these are granite. This one over here is slate. So I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. So, this right here is the granite, a granite rock with the most amount of, this one is the rock with the most amount of mica. So mica is actually, a mineral, and minerals are actually make up what rocks are. So this is mica in this rock. Now there's of course many different minerals in each of these rocks, but this one I believe contains the most amount of mica because mica is black, and this rock, this granite, is the darkest one out of all three of these. If you can't see it clearly on the screen, I have a magnifying glass which makes it easier to see. Yes, this is the darkest rock, and it can be seen, the details on this actually is really beautiful. The mica crystals is very pretty. So this rock has mica in it. All of them have mica, and all of them have the other minerals I'm talking about, but this one has the most mica. This one has the most feldspar, and you can tell by the red color on it. Pretty beautiful red color. So if you can't see that red clearly, I can hold this magnifying glass up to it. Yes, you can see that the red on that is very, very pretty. It's very pretty, and it's very noticeable. And there's also some concentrations of mica in there as well, but feldspar, like mica, is a mineral. Now this rock right here contains more of both. It has an equal amount of both, pretty much. So it has both feldspar and both mica. And what's so special about granite is that, you know, granite's used to make granite is one of the #1 rocks used to make construction, used to make buildings, and it's the #1 rock used for building materials. But what most people don't realize about granite is there's more to granite than just a strong rock that can be used to make buildings and to use in construction. This rock is slate, and slate was used on chalkboards back in the early 20th century. But slate also has many other uses. You know, you've used slate, you can draw on slate. You can kind of see those marks on that slate. So slate is black, and usually it has a more smooth and texture and appearance than granite. So yes, now these, and I'll just take these two pieces out. So these two different kinds of rocks, granite and slate, they're both very interesting, and they both have two different uses. Now there's many other types of rocks, and there's many other different types of minerals today, of course. But today I just wanted to talk to you about these two. Now, one more time, I'm going to put the magnifying glass in here before I give a final conclusion to this documentary. Now, the Creation Science Research Center, this is our very first video. So please go ahead and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to this channel if you feel like it. And, you know, that would be great. And if you're watching this from our website, then go to YouTube and look us up. If you can't find us, just click on the link and watch it on YouTube, and subscribe and like, whatever, you know. It's not really about that, though. This is about pointing people to Jesus. And so I want to tell you more about this, that Jesus actually, God, these rocks, of course, were created when land was created, because they're found in dirt and land and everything. And so day one, as we remember, was the beginning of the creation week. It was when he created heaven and the earth and light. and divided the light from the darkness. Day 2, he created, recount, day 2 he created dry land and separated it from the, well, no, he formed the water, and then he separated that from the land. And of course, this is very interesting because, you know, rocks, they are a part of our everyday lives. You know, we walk on rocks. We practically everywhere we go, rocks are inside, unless you're inside of a place. And even then, you know, rocks are really around you all the time, because when you go inside somewhere, the buildings are made up of these rocks. So this is a very interesting topic, and I'm going to be talking to you about this in the future in longer videos and more in-depth videos. But this was a basic overview of granite and slate, and I hope you enjoyed this video, of course. And, you know, really, if you think about it, all of creation is beautiful, and we should all appreciate that. That is very important. Now, how these point to creation and versus evolution, there are many different ways, many different things I can get into that. There are different recommendations. You should visit icr.org and visit answersingenesis.org. Those are both very good websites, and they will teach you more about this. Just look up geology, rocks, in the search bar. And in the future, our website will grow too, but you have to remember it was recently created, and so we are trying to expand it. And so this right now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe and like the video. If you're watching it from YouTube, if you're watching it from our website, click the link and you can subscribe anyway, or just check out some of our articles, and you can subscribe to our website, our Made in His Image magazine. So thank you for watching today. This has been the Creation Science Research Center production, and I hope to bring you more of these in the future. Next time, I hope we will be studying plants or space or clouds or something like that. So just enjoy and thank you.